There. Okay. All right. Well, hello there. Hello. Yes, I decided to pop on a little bit early. Well, Joe and I did. I've got Joe and his fur. There we go. Hi, sweetie. So I'm just going to wait for notification to go out and for people to pop in. And hello to anybody who happens to be waiting. And to show off, yes, I am wearing my Elephants Love Packages t-shirt. And hello, Christy. I know Christy said hello. And I hope you're doing well today. Let me get that. There we go. Just a little closer. Yes, I haven't really been sitting down today, so I think Joe is feeling a little neglected. But hello to everyone. And again, just waiting for those wonderful eBay, YouTube notifications to go out. And Joe should settle down there in a little bit. And I do also want to make a point at some point during the sale, my mail carrier will be coming to do a pickup. So I will have to dash over for that. And get all settled in. So hello and Mary Jo. I found as I finally was able to clean up part of an area that had been a little bit of a disaster, but I found I think two more yellow napkins to send to you, which match the tablecloth that you bought from me. So I found them all wrapped in plastic, and I went, oh, I can't believe I didn't send those to Mary Jo. So I have them. Yes. So I will be sending them. I found them today because I was finally able to clean up an area. And hello, Mr. L. Page, and hi, Tracy. Hi, Pat. Oh, I'm so glad you love that tablecloth. That was beautiful, and it's so hard to show, like with fabrics, when you have a design built into the color of a fabric, like that tablecloth has a beautiful design in the yellow tablecloth. It is so hard to show. Oh, I don't even have my other light on. Well, let me get that on. There we go. But yeah, it's so hard to show that until you see it in person. So I am so glad that you are happy with that. You took a big chance, I know, because you can't quite see everything. So yes, Joe is kind of hanging around. Um, he didn't get a lot of one-on-one time today. I've been a little busy, so he did not get a chance. But yeah, I just thought I would stop or pop in early, just to kind of say some hellos, let people know. Oh, I also want to point out, in case anybody is watching this on the replay, and I'll probably put it out there because I am finally caught up. Yay, I am caught up on so many things. Hello, Jane. So, yes, if you haven't gotten an invoice from me, please check your inbox, check your spam, check PayPal to see if there's an invoice waiting for you. And hello, Blackie. And so good to see you. And I'm just checking to see anybody else. Jane, if I didn't say hello to Jane, hi, Jane. Um, yeah, so having now the benefit of being caught up, whew, and I wrapped up all of the prizes for the winners who won in the 1,000 subscriber giveaway. So again, thank you everyone who has subscribed, who got me to 1,000. You guys worked so hard recruiting people and family members and friends and everything. And I really appreciate the big push to get me to 1,000. That was a lot of fun to have a party and be able to have some fun time with you guys. So yeah, so that is even all packed up and ready to go for the mail carrier. So, oh yes, yes, you did at least win the trivia. Yes. Um, but as who was I talking to earlier? Oh, Sharon C. She's like, so are you going to have a 2,000 subscriber giveaway? And it's like, well, I really hadn't thought about it, but we will see. It is 3:40 a.m. in Singapore. Oh my goodness. That is late. That is very, very late. But thank you for being here. It is fun to have an international crowd here. And yeah, so having now the benefit of being caught up for a bit, um, I am going to try to, because I know that so many people really appreciate the benefit of combined shipping during multiple sales. So I'm going to try to do my best to hold things over at least two sales. We'll kind of see how it goes. What I'm going to try to do is um, use the Saturday sale as kind of the benchmark for shipping, then spending Sunday packing the boxes for shipping. Again, if you want things held over, like maybe you only shop on Wednesday and you would like me to save them for a couple of Wednesdays, I definitely can. I now have my holding area back and I can organize that a little better, keep everybody alphabetized in my little holding area. I'll have everything wrapped in bubble wrap. So everything's nice and safe and just kind of sitting there all in its little bubble wrap cocoon is what they kind of look like. And so, yeah, so I will kind of be playing around with that time frame wise, getting, people comfortable with that. And hello, Sue, I saw that you popped in. So yeah, so there's 17 people who have been able to come in. Oh, now we're up to 18 that I see. And so again, thank you guys so much for being here. And thank you for getting me to 1,000. And do I have a 9 to 5? I do not have a 9 to 5 job right now. I as of January 2020 no longer have a 9 to 5 job, and this is my 9 to 5 job, which is really more like a 24/7 job, but that's okay. I'm trying to find every avenue I can to kind of sell, make money, because I do still have a mortgage to pay. And I occasionally like to have, the heat on in the winter time. So, um, so to pay for the bills, yes, this is what I do. Can you thumbs up from the phone? I think you can, but you have to get out of the comments. From I don't personally use my phone too often because my phone is a little old and probably needs to be upgraded. So I don't use it too often. But yes, I think if you close out of the comments, you'll see um, the where you can thumbs up and then you can come back into the comments. At least that's how it is on my phone. Again, my phone is a few years old, so I can't guarantee that that's how it works on everybody's phone. Um, but I am going to grab a little sip here. And hello, Shelly. And I'm going to move this over here. And I think I am going to go ahead and get started. And then for anyone who happens to be new here, please remember to thumbs up. A lot of people have been thumbsing up, which is great. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you have not yet subscribed. And Also, if you are not used to my sales, I do ship from Washington State, and I do use pirate ship, as Auntie Christie did mention, to get the cheapest rates that I possibly can for shipping. And I will do just about anything to save money on shipping costs. Um, yeah, so if you're wondering about how much it costs, typically, I will not ship a box that costs more than $20 to ship. The biggest box that I can figure out to kind of play around with pirate ships configurations and and some um, is a box that comes out to being like $20 and 60 some cents or something to ship. I won't go bigger than that per box. So if you're wondering how much does it cost to ship something, pretty much if I can fit it into that box, the most it's ever going to weigh is $20 to ship it, because I'm on the West Coast, to ship it to the East Coast. And I can fit a lot in that box. Any of you who have gotten one of my larger boxes knows that I can fit a ton into that box, and that it does um, ship safely, because I do definitely want to make sure everything makes it there. The other thing that I do a little differently than a lot of people is any item I have that I show is available as an offer. I have a couple items set aside that I will do specifically as offers. However, um, if at any time you're worried about your internet lag, if you have just a little slower internet, you can just type offer into the chat, and I will see it. Don't wait too long, because again, there's a little bit of a lag between between what I see in the chat. So make sure that you get in the word offer, oops, into the chat so I can see it. And I am typing my email address in here. And yes, I do. I have what do I have over here as an example? I do have the smaller size, which these are the smaller sized. And so, yes, these are all available $3 each. So if you would like the elephant, the inspectors, the cat or the dog version, or the logo sticker, those are all available $3 each. And I do have these in my hand and can add those, or if you would just like the stickers, I can send those out separately. So thank you, Christy, for asking. And now I think I've covered just about everything. But if you have questions, please type them into the chat. I am happy to answer questions. And I am going to get started with this item. Now, this was included in a estate sale lot that I picked up. I didn't really see that it went with anything, and it has a really nice glossy finish on the inside, and then it has this kind of bisque on the outside. And hello, Janet. Kind of looks like a cabbage leaf, but it didn't have any marking, and it really didn't seem to go with any of the items that I got. So I figured this is probably just a little standalone, like a tea light candle holder. It's really cute. Would look great in any decor if you wanted to add something to it, or it would be a really nice air plant holder. And this little, what I'm going to call a candle holder, is $8, and it's number 43. And again, it's kind of bisky on the outside, nice light green, kind of a sage green gloss on the inside. And oops, I did not measure it, but I will give a quick, it's about 3.5 inches long. And any items that I have that do not sell, I will kind of save around and go through them one more time at the end of the sale. Because again, I started a little early. Not everyone is here, and it does take a little while for people to pop in. They kind of pop in, pop out. I do that too. And I will put that aside, and I will go ahead and do this one. So this is a plate. It's a decorative plate for hanging. It does say Mother's Day 1971, and it's got this cute mama cat, their little baby cat, and a little bowl of milk, it looks like over there. And this is from Denmark. So Copenhagen porcelain, and it's Mother's Day. And it does have, oh, it does have the little hooks right here for you to put a string in, or you could just put a plate holder around it. And it's about 6 inches. And it is $4, number 48, for the little cat Mother's Day plate. And yes, Auntie Christie does have a channel. And one of the easiest ways you can find it is on my channel. If you go back to like the home page of my YouTube channel, there is a tab called Channels. And I have a whole bunch of resellers and people who do tons of YouTube content, and Auntie Christie is one of them. So if you scroll down the list of all of the great channels that I recommend, you will find Auntie Christie. And while you're there, don't forget to subscribe to all of those channels so that you will just be amazed at all of the YouTube content out there. There's a lot of it, but not everybody is a reseller. A lot of people do different kinds of YouTube content that is a lot of fun to watch. And yeah, so I highly recommend the channels that I put out there. And a lot of them are newer channels that are growing and looking for subscribers. And oh, and Auntie Christie put it in there. Great. And yeah, feel free to put your channel in there. Um, and yeah, she said she's not a reseller, but she does great unboxings. And yeah, and so I have been kind of pushing my get me to 1,000 subscribers. And hello there, Margot. How are you today? And now I've got the kind of the winners video up there. But normally, I also do a YouTube uh, schedule. So again, not just reseller content, but lots of other content I put on my YouTube calendar so that as people stop by my channel and see things, they'll see the calendar and then they will be able to see all of the great things that are going on each day. Sometimes things overlap. It happens. I kind of watch multiple things at the same time too, just to see everybody's content. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. But I will be working on getting that out there again. And hello, Beth. And I am going to move on to my next item, which is a false craft item. And I do have a bunch of the false craft Winterberry. I am going to be kind of downsizing my collection of it. This comes with a knife that isn't necessarily the false craft Winterberry, but it looks kind of cute with it. So I'm going to keep it with it because this is kind of I think of this as like would be great for a cheese ball in here. And so a knife would be really good. And hello, Leona. And this little container is about 2.5 inches tall and about 4.5 inches across. And it is the false craft. And this is Winterberry. And a lot of people I know collect this. It is been extremely popular for decades because some of my pieces I've had for gosh, probably 20 years of this pattern. But, there are times when you just kind of move on. And so that's what I am doing. So this is going to come with a cute little spreader. And this false craft container is $6 and it's number 47. And again, if you know anyone who likes the Winterberry pattern, let them know that I will be having pieces show up during my sales. And I will be kind of going through my whole collection and hopefully finding a new home for these items. And hello, Leisha Resells, and welcome. And again, thank you guys so much for all of the thumbs up. I really appreciate it. And yes, if you are new to my channel, please do hit that subscribe button before you leave. And let's see, I am going to do a cute little pin. And in my latest unboxings, I think it was my latest ones, I had some Boyd's Bear items, and this is a little Boyd's Bear. This is the angel pin, so it does have a little pin back on it. And we've got these cute little wings, and then we've got like this little wreath around the ear. It's got little berries and gold stars on it. Now, it does look like this has been worn maybe a time or two, and it's about 2 inches long and about 1.5 inches high. Just a sweet little bear. And this pin is $4, number 23. And he kind of pops out a little bit, little dimensional for the angel pin. And again, that is a Boyd's Bear pin. And I'm going to do a crafting book. So this is called Brilliant Stained Glass Mosaics. And this has 13 projects in it. And I'll see if I can kind of flip through so you can see. Gives nice instructions. Very good step-by-step instructions for each of these projects to create these beautiful stained glass mosaics. And lots of patterns in here. And let's see if I can find the total page count. 128 pages. And this was done by Danielle Fernandez. And this book is $4 and it is number 11. Again, there are 13 projects, but that will definitely turn into more projects as it creates more ideas as you go through and work on those projects. And I will do some linens next. This is a set of 4 doilies. They are all the same pattern, and 3 of them are different sizes. So 2 of them are the same size, and then we've got 3 different sizes. So I'll hold them up so you can see. Here is the smaller one. These 2 are kind of the medium sized, and then this is the larger one, but they are all the same pattern. And here is again the smallest one. The 2 medium-sized ones, and these are beautifully crocheted. And hello, Susan. And then here is the large one. Now, the large one does have one stitch. Oh, right here. We've got one little section right here that is missing. But this is a beautiful set of 4, and these are nice and thick doilies also, in very good condition. Just has that one area that I saw that's got the little miss right there. And so for these 4 doilies, again, they are all the same pattern. They are $12, number 56. And I have some art this time. I do like going through, as you can see from the wall behind me, I do like art. And so when I find fun pieces, I do enjoy picking them up. And so this one I thought would be very good. Cute little rainbow. And it says, chase a few rainbows, swing on a star, keep your face to the sun, be what you are. It's got these cute little hearts all over it, and it is signed by the artist and dated 1981. And it's in this very, very nice frame, kind of a light steel blue, all ready to be hung. And the frame is 8.5 by just over 7 inches. And the little art on the inside is about 5.5 by 4. Excuse me, 5.5 by 4 inches. So it's just a nice accent. Love the yellow for the matte on that. Really makes the colors pop. And this framed picture is $10, number 57. And I see Pat for that one. Thank you, Pat. And hello, Jeannie. Let's see. Next up, let's do a little cat figurine. So this is a pretty little white cat, cute pink ears, got his little mouse friend with him. There is the back. And this is marked 1988 Kathy Wise. It is a Nesco made in Thailand. And this cat is about 4.5 inches long and about 2.5 inches tall. So it is a good sized figurine. And I would say it's a little closer. It doesn't quite have a bisque feel to it, but it's not a high gloss either. But a really sweet face, nicely detailed. And this figurine is $10, number 17. And there is the bottom. There we go. I have oh, hello, Michelle. I have a pair of Coca-Cola glasses. Now these, it's going to be a little hard to tell because of the lighting I have in here. It's a little bright, but these are a light green color. And one side says Coke and the other side says Coca-Cola. Very nice design on the glasses, fun shape, and they do stack very nicely together. And for this fun pair of Coca-Cola glasses, they are $6, number 13. Yes, you can have your Coke and your Coca-Cola. Now, this beautiful bird figurine I did pick up in an estate sale lot, so I was not able to individually look at every item. And there is a little bit of a repair, so I want to point that out right at the top there. Probably nail polish, I'm going to think, was used right there. But it does blend in pretty good, and you don't really notice it too much. This is a really nice pink bird with that little bit of a blue accent right there. And this bird is 7 inches tall and about 3 inches across. And this bird is $9, number 41. That is very strange, Christy, that you found one that wasn't painted. That does seem a little odd, but yes, it would go with any color combination. That is a benefit to white. Okay, next up, I have another Enesco piece, and this is the baker. Oh, I started a little early, so you're not late at all. So we've got the little chef here. He's sitting on a wood crate, mixing up his batter. And it's hard to tell, but his finger is actually a little yellow because I think he just dipped it in there and was going to test it out. Really nice stove detail. And it kind of looks like a bookend, but I'm not sure that it is. But it kind of, because of it being flat there, kind of looks like it could be a bookend. It has maybe enough weight to it to hold some small books, not anything too heavy, but it's just got great detailing all around. And it is about 6.5 inches high and about 6 inches across. I'll stick it up to my head so you can get a better idea. Again, just really fun details on here. And this is $12, number 50. And hello, Jewelry by Denise. Thank you so much for being here. And hi, Sharon. So this is an Enesco. Oh, I didn't show you the sticker. Here is the bottom to show off the Enesco sticker. And he does have these nice little pads to keep the ceramics from rubbing. And with a few more people here, I will just let you know that at some point my mail carrier will come and ring my doorbell. I'm going to jump up and go get the door and hand them some packages, and then I will be right back whenever that does happen. It varies by day to day, so I never can tell exactly what time the mail carrier will be here. But I am really glad that the USPS does have that service available because that has really come in handy. Next up is a set, and this is a 4-piece set, being that I have 2 cups and saucers and a sugar and creamer that matches. And so here is the pretty saucer. It's got these 2 flowers, could be roses on there. Really nice design. And then the cup also has the flowers on it and this beautiful gold handle and nice gold trim. It is really hard to read this, but I was able to figure out that it says Santa Clara, and then it says Ma, M-A-H, Vigo, V-I-G-O. And I think that that is a lion on top of there. So again, this set has the 2 matching cup and saucer. And here is the matching sugar, again with the gold handles. The only thing I found was right there was a little bit of a flea bite, but otherwise in very good condition. And again, I'll show, because again, it's hard to read that Santa Clara mark. And Here is the creamer. Again, beautiful gold details. Hello, Belinda. So again, this is a 4-piece set, 2 cups, 2 saucers, the cream and the sugar. And this is 40 this is $16, number 44. Boy, that was a hard one to say. So $16, number 44 for the 2 cups, 2 saucers, cream and sugar. Yeah, they are pretty. Thank you, Denise. They're very nice for just a little bit of detail. Next up, I'm going to do a pair of smaller cat figurines. So this one kind of has more of the traditional like Halloween cat look. And then we've got this pretty orange cat who must have been attached to something at some time because he's still got a little cardboard glued to him. But I have no idea what it was glued to. Here are the backs. So they are in very nice condition. They are just a couple of inches long. Let's see, this one is about 2.5 inches long. And this one is, well, I guess about 2.5 inches long also. And hello, Eleanor, and welcome. So for both of these little cat figurines, they are $8, number 14. And I see Belinda for those. Thank you. And next, let's see. I've got this Boyd's Bear. It's like a tapestry, although I think they call it a bell ringer because of it being long. So this says best friends on it, and it is beautifully done. All the way down to the bottom there. And it does have a beautiful burgundy back. And did I find a date on this? I don't think so. Let me double check if I found a date. Nope. I just found that this was called afternoon tea because we got the little teapot in there and best friends with the teacups. And boy, I didn't even measure this. This is what, 1, 2, 3 yards, probably a little longer than a yardstick. That is very nice. And this is, it does have a little string for hanging on it, along with the little wooden dowel to kind of keep it in place there. And this is $10, number 1. Oh, next up, I'll do a cat pin. So this is a pin I do not have a back for, and it is just a metal pin that does have like an acrylic over it where all of these little shiny bits were added, and then there's a nice acrylic layer over the top to keep everything in place. And then this is like a little metal bow that was applied afterwards. And then here it's just a little push in one, but I did not find a back for it. And this is not quite 2 inches tall, but just a cute little cat. And this is $4, number 24. Thank you, Belinda. I'll tell you, between you and Auntie Christy, we're going to have lots of fun jokes today. Word plays on those. And thank you. I got you for 24. Well, Belinda, one thing I picked up recently was a you're here all week. A shadow box. And so I am going to put a bunch of brooches because I have them and I hardly ever wear them anymore, but I have some really neat ones. And so I am going to put my brooches in a shadow box. So then I can hang them up and enjoy them. And then if I want to wear them, I can just open up the shadow box and pull one out. But yeah, so I thought I would do that because yeah, trying to find something with a little bit of depth to it and something that I can either push into or I can always add, a backing to it that I can push into like maybe black or a black velvet or something that'll really make them kind of pop. And yeah, so that's what I was going to do. And I can't remember, I was on somebody's chat and got the idea from someone that I don't remember, or I would give them full credit for that. But yeah, because I would like to look at them also. But I have seen people who do like the wreath tree or the wreaths with the brooches on them. So there's a lot of really, really good ideas out there for how to display them because yeah, it's like you have them and they're so beautiful. And I would love to be able to do them. Yeah, and with my house, I have to say, because of the cats, I've got cat litter dust everywhere. And so I'm always looking for things now where I can put them behind glass so that they won't get dusty from the cat litter dust, which unfortunately it happens. I wish it wouldn't, but it's going to. I am going to, oh, gluing. Yeah, if they were ones I wasn't attached to, I would probably be okay with gluing, but yeah, I don't know if I would want to glue them either. And hello, Barb and Marzina. Hello there. So I've got a pair. Oops, I think that's my mail carrier. Sorry about that, and thank you. But you guys know, chat amongst yourselves. You guys do that so well. So yes, so glad that the USPS will do that pickup. Whew, I'm telling you, that saves so much time and work, having them just pull up and take the packages. It's so awesome. So let's see. Oh, Blind by Beauty, hello there. And Tony, Butterfly Nurse, hello. And hello to anyone else if I missed you. I am moving on to the owls. I've got one little hair that is stuck on my eyelash here. So this is a mismatch set, and one of these is a salt and pepper shaker, which is this guy with his little guitar. And this one, though, I think these are little scent beads in this one. This pretty little owl. But they both work great as little owl figurines. They do both have stoppers in them. And this one says something 1980. Oops, where did my little something 1980. Oh, I think FF. I think that's Fitz and Floyd, actually. I think that one says FF 1980, that is a little Fitz and Floyd owl. And then we've got this guy, again with his little scent releaser in the back there. And this little mismatch pair is $8, number 16. If it glows, oh no. I know it really is fun finding the jewelry that glows. It's so unexpected, but very fun when it happens. Next up, I have a beautiful hand-painted plate. Now, this is marked on the back. Let me make sure I'm getting it the right direction here. But this says hand-painted Nippon. And with it saying hand-painted Nippon, that does mean that this is, well, now it's 100 years old from when they had to start saying Japan instead of Nippon. So this is a true antique plate. And I'll get in close so you can see the beautiful paint job on these flowers. Very nicely done. And this plate is in excellent condition. See if I can get some of the light to shine on there. You can see I don't see any scratch marks or anything. This is in absolutely beautiful condition. And the plate is almost 7.5 inches. Oh, the number on the owls? Let me see. I know I just said it a minute ago and I can't remember. Number 16. Number 16 for the pair of owls. And there we go. This plate is $8 and it is number 30. Now, you think I would be able to remember that number? I just said it, but I can't. So this beautiful hand-painted Nippon, 100-year-old and some plate, number 30. And thank you, Belinda. I have you for the owls. I've got a very, very fancy doily. Or I'm kind of considering it a doily. Could be like a smaller dresser scarf. But this is really nicely done. Make sure I'm getting the right side out here. So beautiful design. And I'll get in here close. So each of these is cut out and sheer material is sewn in, and then the flowers are stitched on to each one. Oops. And then I'll show the back so you can see that they did stitch the flowers in. And did I measure this? Nope. I'm going to say that's about 16 inches by about 11 inches. So 16 by 11 inches for this beautifully done doily or dresser scarf. Oh, wow, Susan. That's still really good. Being able to take steps on your leg. That's fantastic. And this doily is $8 and it is number 4. And I see pickled tink for that one. Thank you. Okay, next up, I have got a little frog figurine. And this guy is made out of rocks. So he's got a little irregular shape to him. They've been glued together and painted, although I will say on his feet, there are a couple of spots where the paint is coming off just a little bit, but he is pretty cute little frog. And he is about 3 inches tall and about 3.5 inches across, and even the bottom did get a little bit of paint on it. And this cute little rock frog figurine is $6, number 29. And I see Nettie, or Nettie, Annette. Oh boy, I am just having a hard time talking today. Annette, hello and welcome and thank you. And I'm still saying it wrong. Net. I have never had problems saying your name before. I don't know why I am now. Hello, Danny, and welcome. Let's see. Let's do another picture. This one is really fun. And it took me a little bit of research to figure out exactly what was going on here and what was going on with the author here, or the painter, in naming this print. So we've got this cute little village and these little ducks, I guess, geese, really nicely painted. And so this is done by Penny Cox, and it's called Fancy a Pint George, because I think one of these is supposed to be some kind of a tavern or something. And when I was looking at a lot of her other art, um, these little geese are in a lot of them, and it's a lot of these cute little country scenes. And she does refer to George an awful lot in those. So it must be some kind of a little running gag with her art in the little conversations that these guys are having and calling them George. But I'll try to get in here closer without the light glaring so you can get a better look at it. And this one is just in a frame that doesn't have to come with it to save on shipping costs. I can take it out of the frame where you just get the mat and the print, but it's really cute. And I like how she signed and named the art on the mat. That's always fun when that's done. And this is $15, number 55. And I've got a set here of earrings, and there are 5 earrings in this grouping. And I'm going to sell them all together as a lot. So we've got these pretty, these are like shells that have a greenish tinge to them. And these are all pierced earrings. And I believe they are all of the hoop type, this type of a hook on them. Here is the second pair. Flowers with these pretty pink beads. The third third pair are these pretty like pink and purple. I don't see a mark on the back as to who made. I don't think any of these. I don't think I saw on these any marks. Oops. Here is the fourth set. And then here is the back. And then the fifth set is these beautiful glass beads with the flowers on the inside. And so again, there are 5 sets of earrings in here. And they are $12, number 19. And I see Belinda for 19. Thank you. Well, hello there, great finds. And let's see. So here is oh, okay, Belinda. I will do that. So, Nanette, the earrings are yours. So this is kind of one of those twofers where you get this really cute box, very vintage box that you can use for displays. Well, Jane, that's all right. On the inside, we've got the little tag here that wraps around the paper that says romance with the pretty little roses on it. Now, it's going to be really hard to see, but this paper is a very light pink. And I know with the lighting and everything, it's going to be almost impossible. The only way you can kind of see is that there's this white paper and this envelopes look a little pinkish next to the white. And again, I know it's really hard to see and it's a very, very, very pale pink, but it's very pretty. And so it's kind of like a fun little twofer where you get the nice vintage light pink paper and envelopes, and you get this really fun box. Now, this says that it was by Corklyn, Corklyn. And hello, Maria, right down there. And that's the only indication of who the manufacturer was. Oh, well, hello, Julie. And hello, Barbara. I was going to see if this Richard Corklyn Papeteries. Okay, that's a new word for me. But you get this lovely thing that talks about it's 100% fine flax writing paper. Very fancy paper. And this fantastic set is $7 and it is number 3. Now, I do think that some of the paper has been used, so I will say that. There might not be a complete set in here, but really fun little vintage set. And hello, Lynn. And I am going to do my first offer. And what I'm going to do on these guys, so I have got these two fantastic ceramic mushrooms. Now, would you like me to do them as an offer for both or just for one? They are a little different, and so I'm not quite sure if anyone would be interested in one or both or an offer or not. Um, because I know with mushrooms, sometimes it's yes and no. So I'm going to say these aren't necessarily older because there is a barcode, but even though we know barcodes are what 30 some years old now, so technically you can't really go by that anymore, can you? Okay, so for both of these, I am going to start an offer at $15 for the pair, and then I'm going to give you some measurements here because I know it's hard to tell. So these are just a little over 4 inches tall each. I'll stick them by my head here so you can see a little more. About 4 inches tall, and at their widest point, they are about 4 inches wide. So 4 inches tall, 4 inches wide. You can see the top is very nicely glazed, really shiny glaze on there. No chips on those. They're in excellent condition. And then the bottom is more bisque, unglazed. And so it looks like I've got Danny right now at $17 for the pair. And I am going to do last call. Sorry, I was reading about pressure washing your car with the rain. Oh, that's a lot of rain. Now, I have to say, in Washington, we've kind of got the reputation of lots of rain, but I have to say we don't get heavy rain very often. So I'm very, very lucky that way. Okay, so last call on the mushrooms. Last call. If anyone is interested in the mushrooms, now is your time. And I am going to say sold to Danny. So thank you, Danny. Those are really, really pretty ones. And they are going to look very nice wherever you choose to display them. And I am going to go to a music box. Now, this gal is very vintage. I'm going to say probably 60s, because she is the wooden music box from Japan. Now, her head just needs a little bit of assistance with staying upright. I was thinking possibly maybe just a couple of stitches or something into the back, or some other solution. But yeah, she just needs a little bit of help in keeping her head up. But look at her blue hair and blue eyelashes or eyeshadow. Isn't that fabulous? And then she is kind of covered with a felt outfit, and her little hands are felt also down to her dress with these beautiful little felt flowers on them. And then her music box does say made in Japan. And then I will see if I can get her to go a little bit. But I don't want to have to listen to her all day. But it does work. And she is, let's see, up to the top here. Oh gosh, she is about 11 inches tall and about 4 inches across. So she's a beautiful music box with this great little felt outfit, but I just love her little blue hair. That is just fantastic. And she is $12, number 51. Yes, Auntie Christy, I know the rinse that you're talking about. And then there goes the music box now. Okay, and I have got a little elf guy, and I am going to do him as an offer, and I am going to start him at $10. I think that he may be a hand-painted item because he doesn't really have any pupils in his eyes, but he is really cute with the way his toes curl all the way up to his little elbows there, and then the hands are on his face. He's in really good condition paint-wise. Very nicely done. And he is about 2.5 inches long and about 3.5 inches tall. So I am doing an offer on him starting at $10. I don't know, Maria. I can't read the bottom, so I have no idea. I wish I could. I wish I could read the bottom there, but I cannot. And hello, Rachel. And I have Rachel at 10 for this great little elf pixie, cute little guy. And I am going to do last call on him. So if you are interested, get your offers in now. And I am going to say sold to Rachel for $10. Thank you, Rachel. And there. Okay. And he was number, I did all of that so I could find the number. There we go. All right. Next up, I have got some salt and pepper shakers. Now, these are glass, and these, I will say, are ready to actually be used. They have stainless steel tops that are in fantastic condition. The glass is in beautiful condition. And these are just absolutely ready to be used for whatever. Could be cinnamon and sugar. Those work great in these also. Now the pattern on here is a fruit pattern. So we've got grapes, apple, cherry. So very fun for summer with the fruit on here. And the part that I really enjoyed was the fact that they say Canada on the bottom. I don't remember the last time I saw salt and pepper shakers made of glass that say Canada on the bottom. But again, these are in fantastic, ready to use condition. And the fruit pattern is just great. And so for this pair of salt and pepper or whatever kind of shakers you want them to be, they are $6, number 33. And the glass is just a little green. If it looks like it does have a green tinge to it, it does. Oh, and there is a strawberry. I just saw right down there. There is a little strawberry. So we've got all the fruits represented nicely in that. And hello, Cricket Harrington. Next up, I have got a wood sign, and it says, "The more people I meet, the more I like my dog." And this was done by Barn Burner Inc. I like that. American made, green friendly, reclaimed lumber. Don't throw this sign away. So that's cute. It's just burned in to that. And it does have a little spot on there so you can stick a nail in and hang it up. And this is about 9.5 inches by about 4 inches. So fun little sign. And this is $4, number 2. Yes, Jane does have great dogs. And I see Marzina for that one. Thank you. Now, the next item I have is a tablecloth that has been, I think, hand painted. And it comes with 4 matching napkins. Let me get the napkins out of here so I can get this all opened up. And, oh, I did measure this. So this is a 34-inch square. So it's like what would sit on top of a card table. And so we've got a painting in each of the corners. There's 1. Here's 2. Here is the 3rd corner and the 4th corner. And this really feels like it was never used, like it was painted and then just never used. And then the napkins have feathers. Oh, I've got them done that way. So we've got purple and orange, blue and brown. Oh, here we've got like aqua and pink. And green and pink, lighter pink. So it comes with those 4 napkins. Yes, it would be really cute for a kid's table at Thanksgiving with the 4 little napkins. And again, this is 34 by 34 inches. And oops. And this set is $12, number 6 for the tablecloth and 4 napkins. And Nanette for that one, thank you. Now, I imagine that they were going to finish the napkins and have more done, but never got around to it because I have a set of 6 of the same napkins, but they are just plain. So these are the exact same napkins from that painted set, but these are plain and there are 6 of them. So these are just ready for someone else's fantastic project on them. Again, they are just that square, oops, let me show the whole thing, that square size napkin. Nice little detailing on it. And it does have that kind of exposed linen stitch to it. And for these 6 napkins, they are $8, number 5. And I have pickled Tink for that one. Yes, you are always looking for new materials to embroidery. That is right. So I have a Boyd's Bear pin. This one is a sailor. And it says, "Life is a daring adventure." And we've got this cute little sailor on a life preserver. Here is the back. And this pin is 2 inches by about 2.5 inches out to his little elbow there. And you can see it is quite dimensional with the little um, sailor popping out with the little sailboat. And this pin is $5, number 25. All right, and next up, I have got a large cat figurine. So this is a very fancy little lady cat, kind of a, I'm going to say like maybe Victorian style with her dress. Oh, two hummingbirds. Oh, pretty. Hummingbirds with flowers. Those will be very nice. So I believe that she is very crazed on purpose. I don't think she is that old. She does have a nice felt bottom, though. And she is about 11 inches tall and about 5 inches across. And she is $14, number 42. And I see Vintage Peep Show. Thank you, Margot. And bye, Danny. Thank you so much for being here. Have a great rest of your evening. And next up, I am going to do an offer on a planter. And if you saw my preview video, this is a big planter. And this thing is gorgeous with this deer on the front part and then the planter on the back. And we are going to start this at $20. And this is a Shawnee planter. And I'm going to get out my measure here. So this is about 7 inches by about 7 inches. And, well, for goodness sake, it's about 7 inches tall. So it's about 7 by 7 by 7 up to the very tip of the ear here. But look at that deer. Oh my gosh, so beautiful. And even the detailing here to make it kind of look like a little field. And we've got this beautiful log behind. Again, fantastic detailing for this. And I don't think this was ever used as a planter. It is so clean on the inside. And again, look at that detailing of the wood and the plants like an ivy. And then there is the bottom again. So it's nice that it's on this kind of raised surface so it doesn't sit directly on. It's got that nice little buffer. And then I'll get in here close. But yeah, I did not see any chips or cracks on this. It is just in fantastic condition. And hello, sis, and thank you so much. Hi, Christina. Appreciate you jumping in and helping. So isn't that just gorgeous? So I see Belinda at 55 right now. And I will say, this does have a bit of weight to it. There is a lot of ceramic material on this, but it is just so beautiful. It's like when I saw that deer, I just knew. And it's just enough of a different deer from what I have seen from other planters and even like some Shawnee planters. I don't quite see a deer quite like this, but just beautifully done. Nice shiny glaze on it too. Okay, so it looks like we are at Sue for 65 on this one. Thank you guys so much, and thank you, Belinda. And I am going to do last call on this. Okay, so as you guys figure that out, I am going to say that it is last call, and I will wait just a couple of seconds to be absolutely sure. And then I will say sold to Sue for 65. Yeah, that is an amazing planter. So outstanding and congratulations. And you are absolutely going to love that. Hello, Nate. Let's see. Okay, next I will do another little pair of salt and pepper shakers. And these are also the Boyd's Bears, but they do have a couple of little chips on them. So these cute little gals. She has a little chip right there on her bow. And then I think a couple of little chips on her sweater. And this one, where was her chip? Oh, right back here on the back of her ear here. She's got a little chip. But these are so cute. Here is the, oops, turn that so you can read it. Salt and pepper, bearware pottery. And they are about 4 inches tall. This one's a little taller than 4 inches. This one might be a little shorter with Mike Tyson because both of them are around the ears. And this pair is $10, number 34. I have an African stone carved candle holder. I've had a few of these in my sales, but this is the last one. And I love the coloring on this. It kind of looks like a sunset. So pretty. So we've got giraffes on 2 sides and then a tree on the other. Here is the bottom, and here is the top. And this is about 6 inches tall, and it is carved stone. And this is $9, number 31. And I will be going back through, after I go through one time, I will go through the items that didn't sell, to give them another chance for anybody who came in late. And I am going to do another offer, this time on this beautiful Siamese cat figurine. And oh, Lynn, hold on. One. Okay. Okay, Lynn, I see you for that one. Thank you. Okay, so I have this gorgeous cat figurine, Siamese cat figurine, and I am going to start this one at $15. It was made in Taiwan, and we've got this gorgeous mom cat and her little kitten. And they've got, I'm going to try to tilt this up so you can see that they have beautiful blue eyes there and there. That gorgeous face. And then there is the little kitten, also with blue eyes. And this figurine is 5 inches long, almost 4 inches wide, and about 5 inches tall. So this is quite a good size and just really nicely done. beautiful details on it and just in gorgeous condition. And I've got Belinda at 15. And I am going to do final call on this item. This is absolutely gorgeous. And I am going to say, oh, we've got Sis popping in. No, we've got Margot popping in. Sorry. I am just having a rough time with names today, and I don't know why. I think it's because I was working on everybody's packages to be sent out from the giveaway, and I have just got like 1,000 names running through my head right now, and I can't keep anything straight. So those of you that won during the giveaway, you probably got an email um, from me saying that your package is on the way. And yeah, I have just had like everybody's name running through my head. So I am so sorry. I am messing up with everybody's name. But yeah, I have got like scrambled name brains right now. It happens when you end up, I think, having too many names going on. Okay, so Margot, Vintage Peep Show is at 25. Belinda is out. All right. So thank you guys so much. And thank you for sticking with me for whatever name I end up calling you. I am so sorry. Oh my gosh. Okay, so what am I trying to do here? Sold. So I am doing last call. No, I think I'm still working on that, Belinda. 1,000 names was a lot to memorize. Yes. Oh my. I know. I don't know what I'm going to do if I get too many more subscribers. I don't know how I'm going to remember everybody's names. Everybody who subs is just going to have to be called by their actual name, or I won't be able to keep it all straight. So I have a crafting book here. This is called Paper Quilting, and this is called Creative Designs Using Paper and Thread. And I'm going to get in here and see if I can run through the pages to show some of the techniques and projects to work on with paper quilting. So this looks like something that could be fun with the junk journaling and possibly even like card making if you do that kind of thing, that this is another added dimension that you could use for those two great projects. And this book has about 128 pages in it. And this is $4, number 10. And hello, Dana. And number 10 for Belinda. Okay, next up, I have got an absolutely gorgeous cup and saucer, teacup and saucer. This is Rosina bone china made in England, and it's a fuchsia, which I have to say, you don't normally find fuchsias on teacups. So this is a very extraordinary flower to find, and the beautiful gold pedestal on this. And look at the inside. Look at all of that gold on the inside. And it is in fantastic condition. Look at how gorgeous that is. And this is also marked by the same company. So yeah, this is just an absolutely extraordinary. And what's really cool is, you know how thin bone china can be. I can, with my lighting here, I can look through and I can see the fuchsia design through the bone china. It is really remarkable. But yeah, this is just a fantastic cup and saucer set. And again, you're not going to find fuchsias around. Oh, you're having the queen over. I love it. I'm so glad you're happy with your cup and saucer. So this one is $18 and it is number 35. Oh, good. Good. I am so glad. I am always so happy when packages make it to you guys and you get to enjoy them. So, so happy. And as I was saying earlier, when I had to flee because my mail carrier was here for pickup, I am so glad the USPS is doing residential pickup. That is just so helpful to have them do that. Okay, I have got another pixie elf, however you want to refer to him. Now, he looks like he was on an hourglass timer, I think is what should have been there. That was probably broken many years ago. And he does have this cute little clip up here, which I kind of envision as like a recipe holder that he would have had a little, you would have like clipped your recipe, you would have had your little timer there, and he would have been a great little assistant. Well, let's not hope that that's what he's going to use that spot for. Uh, but I am going to start him at $12. And as I had a doll on a couple sales ago, you can come up with whatever backstory you want for this little guy. But yeah, I had a doll that looked like the well, she had it a little rough, and people were joking at my, I think, Saturday night sale that she looked like she was kind of doing the walk of shame because her hair was a little messed up and her dress was a little messed up, but she had always been in the box, and so her hair was pressed back because of being in the box, and her dress was a little askew because of that. But yeah, it was, I think Sue Spezio was the one who came up with a really great backstory for her. Um, but yeah, so I have got this fantastic little pixie elf. He is starting at $12 as an offer, and yeah, he can be doing whatever you want him to be doing. He does have, I think, one little chip right there. The rest is just paint. Yeah. But if no one is interested in him, then I can go ahead and move along. Oh, you got your package today too? Wonderful. I know it always takes just a little longer in Canada, but always happy when it can when a package can make it through two postal systems. Always amazing. And oh, we've got Belinda at 12 for this guy. So we've got an offer of 12. I don't think I measured him and I was going to, so sorry about that. He is 5.5 inches tall, so he's got some good height to him. And he's about 3 inches wide. You can see he does not have a marking, but I would imagine he had a Japan sticker on him to go with that hourglass. And that would have been the hole in the back to keep it in place. Okay. And I am going to do last call on this guy. And sold to Belinda. Well, I guess if you can call those pants, yes. Oh, let's see. Okay, next up, I have a clear glass serving dish that has some beautiful detailing on it, but I do want to point out it does unfortunately have a scratch in the glass right there. I'm trying to get it so you can see that scratch, but this is hello, Dee. This is an absolutely beautiful serving dish that has this gorgeous work on it. Now, this is like, it's not etched in. I'm going to say it's pressed in because you can feel the design on the back. It's smooth on the front, but you can feel the design on the back. And it's this gorgeous floral design that goes all the way around. And then these also are like individually put on and then like pressed down. Very interestingly made. Here is the handle. And you can see it has this really nice ruffle around the edge. Really pretty. This is 7 inches. And then the handle makes it about 9.5 inches, but this area is about 7 inches across. And there it is. This is $5, number 49. Beautiful serving dish. And it does, again, just have that one unfortunate scratch in it, but this is a beautiful dish. I have a pair of blue striped cats. It's very strange to say blue striped cats, but here they are. You can see this one's a little brighter than this one because I'm not sure that they were made by the same person at the same time. This one's got little felts on the bottom, and this one was made in Thailand. But they definitely look like a fantastic little pair. And they're about 4.5 inches tall, about 3 inches wide. They are ceramic. Here are the backs of them. They've got their tails, but just a really different kind of cat figurine. And this pair is $12, number 46. Okay, I've got another offer item, and this is going to start at $15. And this is very, very, very old sheet music. Now, I say this is very, very old because sheet music that I picked up from this company, this A. Cox and Company, the ones that go back to, I think the oldest one was 1904 that had a copyright date on it, from this company. And this company started printing sheet music in 1892. This one, and I think the other one that I have, is so old. There's three altogether, but these are so old they don't have copyright dates on them. So I have a feeling these are older than 1904 because, again, by the same company, I started seeing copyright dates in 1904. So I have a feeling these are between the 1892 and 1904. This is a black and white. It's called Narcissus. Beautiful picture. And it's just the two pages on this one. The second one in this set is called Tickled to Death. And it says Why We Smile, which I think is also what it goes by. It is a ragtime march and two-step. Very Americana. Here is the inside. And again, there is no copyright date. And I like how they always tell you this is tempo di ragtime, tempo di rag for this one. And then the last one that I have is this gorgeous one called Butterflies Dance. Look at that beautiful woman inside, like as the butterfly. She is gorgeous. And again, here is the inside. Now, these are in a little rough condition. They are. I started it at $15, Ninja Riders. Hello and welcome. So yeah, so these three together are starting at $15 for the offer. They are all done by this A. Cox and Company out of Toronto. So is this one. And so you get all three of these. And again, these are from what I can find with this company. Again, they started making music or it started doing the music in 1892. And the earliest one I found that actually had a copyright date was 1904, but these don't have copyright dates. But they are very old, like really, really old. But if no one is interested, that is fine. And we will move on to the next item. Now, you guys had so much fun with the elf that you thought was standing next to the urinal. You guys will then enjoy the chicken sitting on top of the toilet. This is a Warren Kimball picture. And it says, it is American folk art. And we have got this fantastic chicken sitting on top of a toilet. And it is in this wonderful wood frame that is painted kind of an olivey green. But isn't that great? And it does have a hook for hanging already attached to it. And this is 12 by 10 inches, the frame is. And so then the print inside is like 8 by 10. And it's really hard to read what it says. It does have a bunch of stuff like right on the edge right here. And I'm going to see that it is called seat cover. Original artwork was acrylic, done in Woodstock, Vermont. I was looking for a date, but there isn't a date on it. But yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. Who doesn't need that for their farmhouse? Look. So this is going to be $15 and it's number 53 because everybody needs a chicken on the toilet. And sis, you got it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that was unintentional that we were laughing about the elf and then I had the chicken also. So next up, I've got a pair of doilies. And these are so pretty. They are made out of like gold thread. So here is the first one. There are two, and they are different designs. So here's the first one. Isn't that gorgeous? And I'll get in close. You probably can't even see that it is like a gold thread, but that is so pretty. And then here is the second one. This one really looks like a snowflake. So pretty. And so for this pretty pair of golden doilies, they are $8, number 8. And I see book for that one. Thank you. Okay, and I have a 3 necklace jewelry lot. So the first necklace is a little unusual. It is on this large chain that reminds me of the little bracelets I had in school, and it's got these cute little beads dangling from it. The second one is this pretty, like, rainbow shell on a suede cord. And then the third one, this is an express necklace. So it's got the little tag that says express, and then it has these cute little beads dangling down. And for all three of those necklaces, they are $6, number 20. Um, Okay, so next up, I've got a bird. So this is the last of the large birds that I have, and this one is made out of paper mache. So it is different than the others. The others were ceramic, and this one is paper mache. So I am going to start this one off at $15, and then I will talk about it. And hello, Sarah Lee. So this is very light in comparison to the others. Now, there is a little bit of damage on him because he is paper mache. So you can see he probably took a little tumble at some point. And this one, first of his little feathers, does have some damage, and this top has a little bit of damage. He's got a little bit right there of some damage. And then on his tail, he also has a little bit of damage. Very hard with this one being paper mache. And then I think his feet, the back of his feet also have suffered a little damage. But it's hard. He is more fragile than the ceramic ones, but he's got a beautiful face, absolutely gorgeous face, and beautiful feather detailing painted down. There's the feather, there's his other wing down to the tail there. There we go. And if no one is interested in him, I will go ahead and, oops, drop his tag. But that is quite all right. I know he is in a little rougher condition than the other ones. Okay, so then I will move on to a crystal bowl. This is gorgeous. Look at that beautiful crystal design cut all in here. And I will see if I can do. Let me find a good spot to there. It's got that beautiful ring to it for crystal. Such a beautiful pattern. And I did go through and look at all of the little like sawtooths here on top, and they are all intact. Here is the bottom design. So pretty. Here is how it looks on the inside. And this is about 8.5 inches across and about 4 inches deep. Beautiful crystal bowl. And this is $15, number 39. And Barb Lee. Thank you, Barb. Yeah, that is a gorgeous bowl. It's like if I could keep all of the crystal, I would, but I can't. I don't have enough room for it. But I love crystal. It's like just not many things sparkle like the way crystal does. Oh, goodness. Okay. I have got a cigar box next. So this is I think it's Roy Tan. This is an American Tobacco Company, what it says there. This is the cigar that breathes. And they are the banker's size. Here is the back of this great box. It's in wonderful condition. Now, the funny thing that they did with these, that whoever was selling them decided that 10 cents was not enough. They needed more money, so they changed it to 14 cents a piece, which I have to say, 4 cents is a pretty steep price rise on that. The cigar breeze. That's right. Somebody's got to do the breathing, and it's not going to be the smoker. And these, I don't know quite the understanding of this, but these are man to man. I don't know. And they have stay firm heads. So these were quite the cigars in their day, but price increase. We needed to charge 14 cents instead of 10 cents for them. But this is quite a fun box to have for your vignettes or other displays. Great to add height if you needed like a pillar for your vignettes. And this is $8, and it's number 32 for this great cigar box. And 32 for Vintage Peep Show. I know I'm never going to look at those the same now with the cigar that breathes because the smokers can't. It's never going to be the same for me now. So I've got another pin. This time it is a beautiful gold tone. It's kind of like a bow that's done in a flower shape. I just love the contrast between the smooth edges and the kind of ruffled edge there. Lots of texture on this one. I did not see a maker's mark on the back of this, though. Didn't see a mark. And this is 3.5 inches tall and just over 2 inches across. So it's a nice size. And this is $10, number 27. And Nanette for 27. Thank you. Next up, I have a beautiful piece of fabric. And I think I did measure this one. Let's see. Okay, so this is 44 inches by 36 inches. So it's basically a yard of fabric. So I'm going to open it up. This is half. I'm showing you half of it now. And I'll get in here really close so you can see that pattern. Kind of a cross between like leaves and feathers almost. Really pretty and love the colors. It's got some purples and oranges and yellows. Just love the colors on that. And again, this is about a yard's worth of fabric, 36 inches on the 44. And did that have a, oh, it did. Okay, so this does have a name on it. Let me pull it up here. Oops. So it's called Opulence, inspired by Erte Designs. Studio for RH London. And oh, what did it say? Designed, oh, the Woodrow Studio. Ooh. But very cool that it was opulence inspired by Erte. So that is very cool. And it does feel like it is like a very smooth cotton material. I'm going to show one of the cut ends here so you can see with that bit of fray on there, but it does feel like a very smooth cotton material. And this is $7, number 52. Okay, next up, I've got some dominoes. Now, this box looks like it's been used a lot, or something's been rubbed up and down it to create all of that wear on the box, but I just think that kind of makes it look cool. These are the double six dominoes, and they've got this building that I feel like I should know what that building is, but I don't know if that's the Empire State Building or what that is. These are Wholesome. There we go. Which on here, I think it's really interesting because it does say that, well, let me get out these to read it. Wholesome Products Company, Chicago, and then it says 45 Illinois, so it's the 2-digit zip code. A division of Play School. So that's what it says right there. And then on the inside, we have all of them, and they all have that building on it. And they do seem to be in good condition. The box is just in a little rough condition, and it does still have the Woolworths sticker on it. They were 59 cents. Now, with the box that looks that rough, I don't know how that sticker survived, but somehow the sticker survived. But I think that was pretty darn cool that they bought it at Woolworths. And this box is $8, number 18. And Vintage Peep Show for 18. Thank you. I have another piece of linen, and this one is German, and it still has the sticker on it for the company that made it. And this is a beautiful table runner or buffet cover. And I'll get in close so you can see that floral pattern. Beautiful. And this is 40 inches long by 15 inches. And with the sticker on it still, I don't think this was ever used. It is in beautiful condition. And I just love that floral pattern. Beautiful roses. And again, this is 40 inches long by 15 inches. And this is $10, number 7. Very dainty, yes. That's a good way to describe it. With those pretty little flowers on it. And then it's got like the little pink dots to go with it. I've got another cat pin. This one I think is the eyeglass holder because it has that little loop underneath. Could be for a scarf, but I think also it's for your eyeglasses to go into. It does, however, have a rhinestone missing right there. But it is a cute little cat, and it's got the little push back on it. And Leona for number 7. Thank you, Leona. But I did just want to point out that it's got that little rhinestone missing right there. And this is $4, number 21. I know a lot of you crafters probably have one of those rhinestones sitting around somewhere and can do a real quick repair on that. And I've got, I think, one last picture for the day. This is fun, little tabby cat. Again, very farmhouse looking with the way that this is done. And this is about 11 by 9 inches with the frame. And this one is $14. Primitive, yes. Thank you, Sarah Lee. $14, number 58. I've got one more jewelry lot. And these are bracelets. So kind of the blue and silver bracelets. So this one is one of those stretchy kind, but it has 2 little cat beads on it. You can see them right there. Cute little cat beads on that one. This one is also kind of a stretchy one, and it has glass beads on it. This one just has some regular beads and just has a screw on. And then this one has like a little, I guess it's like a little perfume bottle or some kind of bottle on there. It's got a really pretty top, but I think one of the jewels is missing. Let me double check that. Or is it just because it's purple and it's really hard to see? Nope, I think it is missing. So I think this one has that one missing. But this is like a little top on this little heart, and it does come out. It's got a little bit of wear on the back of it, but it is on just this little chain here. So these 4 bracelets are $7, number 22. And we've got the kitty beads, the glass beads, and the, I think, a little perfume holder. Okay, I have got a set of square doilies. And these ones have the fabric in the middle, the muslin fabric in the middle. And there are 3 of these, and they are identical. So there's one. There is 2. And there is 3. And these are almost 12 inches. So almost 12 by 12-inch squares. Nice set of 3 of these. Hello, Christine. And so for the set of 3 12 by 12-inch doilies, they are $8, number 9. And then I think for my last item, before I recap everything that didn't sell, I have got a monkey pod pineapple 3-section server. And this one measures, yep, it's about 12 inches tall and it's about 7 inches across. Oh, Leona for number 9, thank you. And this is just in fantastic condition. There might just be ever slightest bit of wear right there. It does say Monkey Pod on the back. It is made in the Philippines. And this is $10, number 26. I like the ones that look like the pineapples on top with that. They're just there's just something happy about them. Maybe tropical, just something to make you think of, or at least me to think of somewhere warmer. You guys are a lot of you guys are already warm enough. We are about up to 65 degrees today, so woo! Not quite the heat wave a lot of the other parts of the country are having, but 65 is a lot warmer than it's been the past week or so. So I'll take that. Yeah, so I think that is one time through everything. So I'm going to go through my little list and I will go through the items that didn't sell. And for those of you that would like to stick around, I will go through one more time. 85 there. Woo. Yeah, I don't know how you guys deal with such extreme weather. Super cold in the winter and super hot in the summer. I don't know if I could do that. I'm really, really lucky because up here where I am, our winters don't get that cold and our summers don't get that hot. Sarah Lee knows that because she's she's up here too. She's what, about 20 miles south of me. And yeah, it's very, very nice that it doesn't fluctuate too much. We get a couple weeks where it's really hot and maybe a couple weeks in the winter where it's really cold, but for the most part it doesn't fluctuate that much. And yes, I love our weather also. I can't imagine having to deal with those extremes all the time. Because yeah, I don't have to change out my wardrobe too much either. So that makes it really nice. Okay, where is the one item I am looking for? Here we go. Okay, so I do have some Boyd's Bears items, and I'm going to start with this one, which is this fantastic long little tapestry that says best friends, and it is called Afternoon Tea. And it goes down, there's another bear down there, and it says Boyd's Bears and Friends. And so it's got, hello, Jose. It's got burgundy on the back, and it is just this beautiful long tapestry. It does have the dowel to hold it in place and the little hanger here. And this was $10, number one. And there it is up close. It's just beautifully done. I've got this vintage box. This is a stationary box. There is still some stationery inside, but this box is just fantastic. And this is by Corkland, right down there. Now, the paper on the inside is a very, very light pink. So it is hard to see, but it is light pink. There is some paper, and there are several envelopes left over. And this was $7 for the box and stationery. That was number three. Again, it is a beautiful light pink. But this box is so great for any of your vignettes and displays. Or I'll just hold that over for Valentine's Day, but Vintage Peep Show would like that. Thank you. It's a really pretty box. What did I do with those? Okay. Oh, there you go. Write a love letter. Absolutely. That will be perfect for it. So this is a crafting book, and it is called Brilliant Stained Glass Mosaics. And there are 13 projects in here. And it gives really good step-by-step instructions on how to do the glass mosaic projects. Very nicely detailed. And this has, I think, 127 pages in it. And this is $4, number 11. And there's another one of the projects back there. Hello, Teresa. Now, Teresa, I didn't get a chance to see you in your mornings because you haven't been able to do your morning sales with Lucid. But I don't know if you've seen my 1,000 subscriber giveaway yet, but Teresa was one of the winners. And I just shipped off your prize to you. So that should be there, hopefully, priority mail in 3 days. Let's see if that works. But yeah, so Teresa was a winner, and her prize is off to her. Now, she ended up winning the Westmoreland milk glass wedding cake dish. So yeah, so that was her big prize. So I know that you've been really busy and probably haven't had a chance to get caught up on that. But since you stopped in, I thought I would let you know. Oh, the Coke glasses. So I have a pair of Coca-Cola glasses. These are green. They're not like green, but they do have a green tinge to them. This side says Coke, and this side says Coca-Cola. And it's this great pair of glasses. And they do stack very nicely together. And this pair is $6, number 13. Oops, there we go. It's like I was hitting the glare just right, so you couldn't see what that was. Okay. I've got a cat figurine. This is a beautiful white cat. Sweet face with little pink in the ears, little pink nose, and he's got his little mouse friend right there. In excellent condition. And this is 1988 Kathy Wise. It's a Nesco made in Thailand. Beautiful little porcelain figurine. And this was $10, number 17. I had the 3 necklaces. I'll show those again real quick. There was this necklace with these little beads. There was this pretty, like, rainbow shell on a suede. And this is by Express. Really pretty. Yeah, I will, Margot. So these are, I think, blue and pink, although it's really hard to tell. But I think those are blue and pink. And these are $6 for the 3 necklaces, number 20. Now, let me see if I can get these back in here. There we go. Okay. Let's see. Oh, there was this cat pin that was like the eyeglass holder, or it could be a scarf holder. It was missing a rhinestone, and that was $4, number 21, for that cat pin. And then I had a Boyd's Bear angel pin. So this is the angel pin. And hello there, Linda. And Belinda, I have you for 21. Thank you. Linda's taking a pit stop on her way camping. There we go. And so this is the Boyd's Bear Angel. Your internet went down. Oh, Belinda, I'm so sorry. And we've got a pretty little wreath around this ear with gold stars and like little holly berries with this angel pin. There is the back. And where did that go? Nope. There it is. This was $4, number 23. But you're back. Wonderful. I swear, people have just been having the worst time with the internet lately. I don't know what on earth is going on. It's like it's a conspiracy against the internet or something. Hello, Cat. And then I have the Boyd's Bear Sailor pin. So this was a cute little sailor with the little boat, little bow, and it says life is a daring adventure, and it is a pin. And this is $5, number 25. And I had this 3-section monkey pod server. That was $10, number 26. I had this gorgeous hand-painted Nippon. So this plate is over 100 years old. Beautifully hand-painted plate. Absolutely gorgeous. And here it says, nope, upside down, hand-painted Nippon. And this is $8, number 30. I had these beautiful glass salt and pepper, sugar and cinnamon. They are in excellent condition and actually ready to be used. They say Canada on the bottom. They are green glass, and they've got grapes, apples, cherries, and there's even a strawberry right there. Stainless steel tops that are in fantastic condition. And these are $6, number 33. And I have the Boyd's Bear salt and pepper. So we've got these two little gals. Now this one's got a little doink right there. And this one's got a little bit out of her ear. Oh, please talk, talk, talk. Talk all you want. That's what the chat is for. Please talk. So I'm going to say this one's got a couple of rough spots on it, but they are salt and pepper, bearware pottery. They are just so cute. And they were $10, number 34. You know, I think so many of us, I like corny. Corny does definitely make me laugh, and I I think that's the best kind of humor that we can have here in the chat, and we have a lot of fun. When I'm in the chat with you guys, it is a lot of fun, and I love when I can laugh and put in my little laugh emoji in there to let everybody know that I'm laughing too. Oh yes, the fuchsia. So I've got the fuchsia cup and saucer. And again, you're not going to find fuchsias. So if you're a fuchsia fan, this is a rare opportunity to have a cup and saucer. And it's got this fantastic gold trim on the inside and on the pedestal. This is Rosina bone china made in England. And this was $18, number 35. And I've got the bird. Now, this is the paper mache bird, and he does have some condition issues. He's got some damage up here, and he's got a little bit of damage there. So I just want to show that off. He's got some damage to his feet and a little damage there and a little bit of damage along the sides there, but because he's paper mache, not ceramic like the others, he is just in a little more vulnerable state, but he is beautifully painted, just like the others, but in a white to gray color. And he, wherever his tag went, he was going to be an offer at 15, and he is number 36. Well, he's paper mache. So it's not really like a crack because it's paper mache. So it's really, excuse me, it does go through that layer and you can see the material used to make him. So yeah, in a way, it does kind of go through because again, he's thin, but he's paper mache. So the damage is a little bit more extensive with him. Like if he takes a tumble, he's gonna take, he's gonna get some damage from taking a tumble, unfortunately. But he still is really cool. But yeah, it's like with his feet on the back here have got some damage again because he's paper mache and not ceramic. He is beautiful, and the paint job on him is just fantastic again. Uh, oh, I got those. Oh, so I have this beautiful pink bird figurine. He is just lovely in all of his pinkness. But at some point, he did have a little repair. Now, he was in a lot, a box lot at an estate sale. So he kind of came with it, but he's got a little repair job, and I think he's got some nail polish up there. But they did a pretty good job matching it. But I am sure you could, if you really wanted to, could take that nail polish off and do a better repair on him if you wanted to, although it is really hard to notice. And he is $9, number 41. But yeah, the rest of him is outstanding. And the coloring is just gorgeous on him. And I've got Belinda on that one. And this guy was also in a box lot, and I wasn't quite sure what it's for. It's very bisque on the outside. It's smooth on the inside. I didn't see that it really matched up with any of the, well, Belinda, Michelle was the next one to you. So if you don't want it, I would say that it would go to Michelle, as she was the next one who put it in there. Um, so let's see. I'll have you, Belinda, just confirm that you are okay giving it to the next person, and that next person would be Michelle. So I think that this would, okay. I know. It's really hard to see all of the chat. I totally understand. I have a bigger screen, and I have a hard time seeing all the chat all the time. So believe me, let Christina have it. Okay. So Christina is getting the bird. We're all okay with that. Okay. Let me find it here. Okay. All right. So I think this might be like a little tea light holder. I'm not 100% sure. It is ceramic. Again, it has that nice satin finish on the inside. It's bisque on the outside. It looks like a little cabbage leaf. I didn't see any little characters that I had gotten that really would look good in there, look like they fit in there. That's okay. That is okay. Don't worry about it. It all works out. And so this cute little cabbage, what I'm going to call a little tea light holder, or maybe you have a little critter at home that would look really cute in there. This is $8 and it's number 43. Christina, yes, I do, especially for Canadians. I will hold on to items for a while until I can get either like the 2 pound mark or kind of depending on what else you buy. But yeah, I usually will kind of work to get to that 2 pound mark for Canadians because that seems to be the most economical way to do it. I had the multi-part set. So this is a sugar and creamer set. Beautiful floral pattern on this. Great sugar and creamer. The only mark this has is like a teeny tiny little flea bite right there. And I also have 2 cups and saucers that match. So this is really a great set. So you've got the cups and saucers and the sugar and creamer that all match. Beautiful gold handles on these. And this is done by, now it's going to be hard to read, but it does say Santa Clara, and there is a lion on top of here. And then it says Ma, M-A-H, Vigo. And I don't know any more about it than that. But for this fantastic 4-piece set, I'll say cup and saucer, sugar creamer, is $16, number 44. So it's a fantastic instant set. And oh, I had the pair of blue striped cats. So these are ceramic. They are, this one at least is made in Thailand. And 43 for Chicago Lady. Thank you, Jeannie. So these beautiful blue striped cats. Whatever I did with the tag. Make sure I'm grabbing the right one here. $12, number 46. And I think these were like 4 inches tall. And I had the Falstaff Winterberry, this great little crock. Now, this is not the Winterberry, but it comes with this little spoon. So this is great for butter or a cheese ball. And this is $6, number 47. And this is the Falstaff Winterberry. Hello, Lucid. Yes, perfect for cheese. Comes with the little spreader, too. And I've got a Mother's Day plate. So this is dated 1971, and we've got the mama cat and the baby cat. And this is made in Denmark, Copenhagen porcelain. And it's got the holes there so you can run a string through and hang it, or you can, put the plate holder on it. And this plate was $4, number 48. And then I had this beautiful serving plate. Now it does have, unfortunately, a scratch. I'll try to get it so you can see. It does have this very unfortunate scratch in it, but this is a gorgeous floral design. And then all of these in the back are like added individually. and then they were like flattened, but they're all like individual little drops of glass that were added to there. Beautiful. I think this was 7 inches across in the serving size. And this is $5, number 49. I have this UNESCO baker's figurine. Very detailed, beautiful old-fashioned stove. And he is baking and he's got his finger in the batter. And Lynn, 49. Thank you, Lynn. And I'm not sure, this could have been a bookend from the way that it is kind of flat like that. Yes, I did get you for 43, Jeannie. Thank you. Beautiful stove. And it does have the UNESCO sticker on it. And this is $12, number 50. Could be cute in your kitchen to use as a bookend for your cookbooks. I've got this little music box gal. Now she just needs a little help in getting her head to stay up. She's got beautiful blue hair and those great blue eyeshadow. This gorgeous little dress, all made of felt. And then she is a music box that is made in Japan. And I'll get her to go around a little bit. So she does work. And she's $12, number 51. And again, she just needs a little help with keeping her head up. But she is lovely. And, oh, here. I've got this beautiful piece of fabric. Really nice design. This is a yard of fabric. And this is $7, number 52. And it does feel to be cotton. I'll show a little bit of the frayed edge there. It does seem to be a cotton material, but that is gorgeous fabric. I had the 3 sheet music. So these are very vintage, or these are actually antique sheet music. These are very, very old. This one is Narcissus. Now, I will say I have sheet music from this company, A. Cox and Company out of Toronto, Canada. I have sheet music from them that dated back to 1909 that was, or 1904, that was copyrighted. This stuff is not copyrighted. There is no date in here. So they started doing sheet music in 1892. And again, the oldest one I found that was copyright dated was 1904. So I don't know how old these are, but they are extremely old. And they are $15. Hello, Trina. So here's the first one, Narcissus. This one is called Tickled to Death. Why We Smile. It is a ragtime march and two-step. Now, again, the edges on here are a little rougher because these are probably in the range of 110 or so, 120 years old. And then this one is Butterflies Dance. And look how gorgeous she is with that butterfly. And again, the condition is a little rough on these, but they are very, very old. And so those were $15, number 54 for those. And Trina for those. Thank you, Trina. I've got some art. Now, this one is not in a fancy frame that was made for it. It's just a standing frame. So I will be happy to take it out of the frame to save on shipping costs. But this one is signed and named, I guess I'll call it named, by the artist. So this is Penny Cox, and it is called Fancy a Pint George. And from what I could tell from her art, she frequently had these geese in a lot of her art, and she called them or one of them George, or for some reason, George and these geese are a running theme with her art. So I would imagine one of these cute little buildings is a pub of some kind. But I love the flowers on here. They're so pretty. The wisteria up here, the little Tudor house. Oh, well, thank you, book. I I definitely did not want to have drama with the party. Oh, thank you, Belinda. You are so sweet. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You are way too kind. And it was a lot of fun to put that party on, but I kind of just wanted to get right into having fun and trivia and giving prizes away. Trina, I am going to open up this frame and I'm going to take a closer look at the art. Let me get this open and let's see what we have here. Oh, I better put it here. I'm going to say it's a print, but I think this is a print that the artist did herself because it is mounted on here. And so she did sign and put the name of the art on here. So I would say that Even though this is a print, it looks like she did do it herself. But it is mounted on this nice board. So I hope that answers the question because I was curious about that too. And I don't always have time, unfortunately, to do a lot of that ahead of time. And this one was easy to take a look at the picture because of the frame. Well, now I'm not going to get that back in there. Okay. Anyways, so this really great piece of art is $15 and it's number 55. Then I've got one more. Okay. One more print, the kind of primitive farmhouse. So thank you, Sarah Lee, for that one. And we've got the tabby cat and the trees and flowers. And this one again is just kind of in a frame. It could be, no, that's probably the frame itself. But this one is $14 and it's number 58. And I've got one last item. Here we go. Which are the set of 4 doilies. So let me get these there. Okay, so there are 4 doilies. They are the exact same pattern. So I'm going to show you like this. All the same pattern. But there are 3 different sizes. I know right now it kind of looks like there are 4 different sizes, but there's 3. Let me get those back up there. 3 different sizes. So we've got one of the small ones, 2 of the medium-sized ones. There's the first one. Here is the second one. And then one of the large ones. Now, the large one does unfortunately have a little broken or a break in the stitching right there. But there are 4 doilies. And again, there are 3 different sizes to the 4 doilies. And they are $12, number 56. And that is one more time through everything. So thank you guys so much for watching, for coming to my live sales. Just hang out in the chat. It is wonderful to have all of you guys here. And I want to mention that Kat and Gina are going to be having a sale later tonight. So definitely stop by and take a look at their sale tonight. And I don't know if Tammy usually has one in about half an hour. So you might want to check out and see if she's having one. But yes, if you think about it and are interested in anything that I've shown, just go ahead and email me. and I will hook you up. And don't forget to stop by, if you haven't already, go back to my homepage, stop by the channels page, and make sure you are subscribed to all of the great channels that I have kind of recommended in my channels page. So just make sure that you are subscribed to everybody. Click those notification bells so that you will see when they go live for their sales or when they put out new videos. And I'm going to be working on the calendar again. So because I've been trying to get to 1,000 subscribers for the past couple of months, I haven't been doing the calendar that I usually do. Um, but I'm going to be working on getting that back up again. So it's very similar to what Angela does on Instagram. It's just I do it on a YouTube basis, and I kind of have then that's kind of where my channels page came into having the links, so that I have oh yeah, let me okay, so Margot, you are a moderator now. So absolutely. I think actually that Vintage Peep Show is like one away from 100. So everybody subscribe to her channel. Let's get her over 100. But yeah, so what I was doing was putting up a YouTube calendar, again, very similar to Angela's. I just had links to everybody's channel, and then I had most people cross-referenced on my channel page, um, so that it was easier to find everybody, so that you never miss a great event that was going on. So yes, so I'm going to work on that again now that I am to 1,000, and yeah, put that out there because I know it's really helpful for everybody. It's helpful for me. I referred to that all the time because I couldn't keep track of everybody's sales and George's premiere videos and all of that kind of stuff. So yeah, so again, thank you everyone. And for all of you who weren't around at the beginning, what I'm going to do, and maybe for those of you that hang around to the end, I am going to start, although I'll be invoicing everybody for um, their purchases, what I'm going to try to do is get down to like once a week shipping, so that again, we can save money by combined shipping. But I will be doing that more of like on a once a week basis. Um, Lana, let me check on that. It has not sold. So Lana, the baker, is yours. Okay, thank you, Lana. And yeah, I think that is pretty much it. So I will let you guys go, and yeah, check out if you are still able to. Um, if you're on Instagram, check out Angela's schedule, because yeah, I can't remember everybody who is having sales tonight, but I think Tammy is in about half an hour, which is Vintage Uprising Texas. And then later tonight, check out um, Vintage Digs or Calypso Cat. I can't remember whose channel it's on. It's on one of their channels, but they will be having a late night sale. So if you are still around, check them out if you're still up, mostly on the East Coast. For the East Coast people, I'll still be up. But again, thank you guys so much. And those of you that were able to come and hang out at the 1,000 giveaway party, it was great to have you there. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I had fun, and I hope you had fun. And yeah, most of those items are out the door. Not quite all of them, but most of them are out the door. I will work on getting the rest of them out. So, so again, Thank you so much. And yes, I look forward to seeing you on Saturday for my next sale. And I will definitely be seeing you around in the chats. So everyone take care and I will see you.